Hey everyone, this is Andy's Free Guitar Chart Videos. We're going to be looking at chart number 262, which is just got a general string shape patterns, general title. I've kind of rehashed some of the charts from before, the last 10 charts, to try and make it clear what's going on here with my method of playing guitar and stringing scales together to create diatonic scales, pentatonic scales, triads, etc. Start with the string shapes up here. So we've got the basic string shapes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 root 2. I can play them down here because I'm down C tuned. So here's your E, here's my C down here. So the regular tuning for your guitar would be E, A, D, G, B. Here's the tuning third, and then back up to P4 tuning top two strings there. Okay. The C string shape would be 3, 4, 5 in the key of C. So it would be E, F, G, and then we go up from the C string shape to the D string shape, to the G, which is 6, 7 root. Okay, so it'd be A, B, C. Then we go up to the D string shape, which is 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's D, E, F in the key of C. And then the A string shape, the short form is just 4, 5, 6, G, A. And then E goes up to 7 root 2 again, but because of the tuning third, we're going to start the E straight over the G, 7 root 2, or B, C, G. No, that's not binary coded decimal. It's just B, C, D. And we would, of course, return to the C as if we were going into a circle. So that circle we're talking about is the string circle of fifths. So we started C, we went up to G, we went up to D, we went up to A, we went up to E, and then we would come back around to C again, noting that the fifth of the E shape is the C shape, even though the fifth of E is the B. We go to the C shape. We're going to be using these simple scales on the piano to count pentatonic, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, G, A. That's pentatonic, C, D, E, G, A. And the caged word, which is a pentatonic scale backwards, C, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, D, C. The interesting thing about the caged word is if you play the chords for the caged word, you get C, play A, play G, play E, and play D. Now the interesting thing about the keys, the 5 keys of caged, which are the first cage box keys, is that if you want to stay in the key of C, you can play them with the proper minors. So it would be C, would go to A minor, would go to G, would go to E minor, would go to D minor. Okay. I think that string's a little out of tune. It sounds a little high, probably from the capo, maybe. Okay, so that last string, when I'm tuning it, would be like Right there's our D minor. Okay, and that's second inversion D minor, so it'd be like that. The string shapes are going to follow the circle as you go up, C, G, D, A, E, and then to C again. The top string will be the same string shape as the bottom string. No matter what octave it is, it's the same string shape. When you're going down, we go C, E, A, D, G, C. We'd start with the C there, and then we go E, A, G, D, C. So that goes in string shape fourths. So going backwards, remember that the C, the fourth of C, doesn't go to F in string shapes. We're using simple scales now to navigate the shapes in the cage system, in the string shape system. String shapes being the lowest note on the bottom of a certain cage. So this would be the C cage. Okay, where you play a C here, root 5, 3, 5 root 3, 5 root 3. The lowest string is a 3, 4, 5, which is designated as a C string shape. So the fourth of C is the E string shape, because from there we would substitute in a root string shape. You can see right here, see the E string shape? Remember we played that E? Remember we played that E shape? Or E minor? The minors came when we wanted to stay in the key of C. Okay, if we want to play caged in majors, we can go C, and then we can bar the fifth, its fifth, and play the A shape C, and then we can bar its sixth and play the G shape C. And notice how the G string shape is 6, 7 root, and the A is 5, 6. So the diatonic scale from the A shape goes okay, and similarly with the G string shape, okay, so that's your G string shape. If you want to stay in the majors, it's just C major, A major shaped C, G major shaped C, E major shaped C, and D major shaped C way up here. I have that down here, an octave down here, G major shaped C. Okay, so that triad, what would that triad be? And that's what this particular chart should help us with. So with the triad, we'll go to the today's chart here. We have it lined up for those triads, for the major triads right here. Now the major triads, I have them right here in the short form. Okay, here's the long form of the triads, and it's a little longer than it has to be just to show going from one pattern to the other and then into the same pattern. So it's just a little longer than it has to be, but it's actually just 7 strings long here. But you'll be starting on any string and just going up 6 strings. So here's the short version of the pattern of the triads. Let's look at the 3 versions of the triads. First we have our string shapes here. This one just happens to start on D. Remember one thing about the short versions. Remember we've got the circle going C, G, D, A, E. So we can start on any one of these shapes